The type of person that through my problems, I would drink through all my problems. I would smoke through my problems. It was like it was what I was taught. So I want everybody to sit up in your seat as I get this good motivational speak to you. From me to you, for you, from us, by God. You feel me? And every time I had a situation, bro, I would take it there. Not even just shorts. You know what I mean? Not even shorts, but the whole hundreds. You feel me? And I would get my drink on too. Bottle after bottle, like it was nothing else to do. As much as people say this is an old head drink, yeah, this been out forever. This little bottle compared to the big bottle of Bacardi, most people couldn't afford this. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't afford this, and if you was, then you had a habit that you had to take care of. You know what I mean? You had to put this first. Now, I never thought me being the person I was, I would go through it. I would go through life. I would see the things that I would see in life. I never once to myself thought it would be a possibility that I could be that type of person. Not one time I thought about that, but I became that person, and I went through a lot of. This is for everybody out there. This go for everybody who's diagnosed with mental illness. This right here is for people with mental illness the most, but this is for every God of child, every child of God, because we all go through something. We all go through it. Just that not everybody feels comfortable with talking about it. You feel everybody can't relate. You feel everybody don't understand. They're too judgmental. Yeah. I know it all. I was that boy. I wouldn't have made it to the age I am today if I chose to keep feeling like that. But I also knew that was the devil holding me back from believing in that, so I couldn't progress, because a lot of people do feel that way. Some people gonna love you, some people gonna hate you, and some people gonna wish the best for you. But no matter who does all of that, you gotta always know where you coming from, where you going, so you can make the best for you. And because of that, I didn't have direction. You know what I mean? But God, one day I pray to God. There's a God if you need a reason. Never be unpredictable or too predictable to believe what God will and won't do. Because when you least suspect it, God will come through mystery and show you. And I prayed to him to take the taste out of my mouth, and he did. He did, y'all. And I never went back. Never went back. I done lost 30 people in 2 years. This year, I stopped counting. Stop counting. I ain't even care to want to drink. Something like that, it definitely makes somebody run back to the old habits and negative ways. You got to choose to know how to use your mind as a weapon. And also, every altercation don't have to be done with violence, meaning don't destroy myself. I didn't have to destruct, knowing the way that God was taking me. And it felt beautiful for the first time in my life. I felt right. With every choice, every decision. I didn't underestimate myself. I didn't overestimate myself, nor did I do that with anybody else. You know why? I had a purpose to prosper with great progress and never be anything's project, including anyone's project. I professed everything I wanted to. You understand that? I manifest everything I want to. I seen what I could do with God. I saw it and I felt it and I went forward. And where he got me at today is magnificent, the way I'm standing. I outdone all the peers of everybody who wished death and negative on me. I'm doing better than them. And this was happening since I was 15 years old. I handle mine like a grown man, y'all. And I got up every day. With great inspiration, dedication, motivation, and inspiration. Now, those are the keys to a happy, successful life. And when you want to win, all you got to do is learn how never to lose. Once you do that, you're going to be good. God got a lot of people let me down. I stopped having expectations and seeing people for who they was. Once I learned that, I was amazing. I had discipline, direction, structure. Yes. Order, meaning organized. And no matter what happened in any situation, I stayed grounded. Plus, I knew my worth now. I seen and felt my value. I move as knowing I was the prize. I moved every day prioritizing myself. So that way, it didn't matter what this person had. It wasn't about validation. I was too busy celebrating myself. When you do that, you get your whole life together. Now you see how doctors, lawyers, these artists, these producers, these managers, these executives, these architects, all these amazing people, these people who do real estate. You know what I'm saying? All these people are so amazing because along with learning how to get rich and how to keep money coming in and out, you got to learn how to love yourself through all. And when I mean through all, every situation that comes when the devil is knocking on your door. Once you do that, you become amazing. You become invincible. You become outstanding. You become magnificent, marvelous, tremendous, fantastic, phenomenal. You become everyone's sensation. And they all going to look up and want to follow you because they're going to want to know not how you did it when it was time to get married because you was happy, but how did you make the marriage work when you wasn't happy? How did you make this plan work? How did you keep yourself together when you wasn't unsuccessful? How? How did you keep yourself together when, look about it. People go crazy when they lose one family member. I lost gang after gang. Sets. That's how it went for me. But I'm still strong as I can be. You know why? Because I learned how to make all my problems small to a giant. Once you do that, you're outstanding. There's nothing ever going to affect you again because you learned what God put you in this purpose for. And you ain't going to stop to entertain anything that's a distraction, that disturb your peace, that's not the center of your life. You're going to go because you have somewhere to be. So stay tuned in and follow for more. That's the most beautiful motivation I can give y'all today. Up with it, big bullies. Let's go. Hashtag this to a lot of your peoples. Let them see what life's about. And read this and listen to it over and over again, especially whenever you have a situation. Listen and read this over and over and over again. Post this on your page. Let everybody hear the voice of how God works through us, to us, for us, by us, from God. Aces, up with it, big bullies. Let's go. This is for all my dogs. Yup.